you've been lied to. They told you saving for a house or retirement was impossible, that you can never get on the property ladder, or that your pension or whatever you save will never cover your heating bill. What if I tell you that there is a tool, a government hack that you can use to get free money every single year? There's no catch, no scam, just rules. If you follow the simple rules I will share in this video, then you can take advantage of this particular opportunity. It's called the Lifetime ISA. That's also called the LISA. It's a government-backed savings account that you can create and get £1,000 every single year. Yes, I'm going to share everything about it. I'm also going to share how I messed up. Yes, I'm going to share this. You know, on this channel, I share my mistakes so you don't repeat it. I also share my wins so that you can get on board and even win bigger than me if you want. Without wasting time, let's get into this video. So what's a Lifetime ISA? A Lifetime ISA is a government-backed savings account that you can use to save up to £4,000 every year, and the government will give you £1,000. That's 25%. That's a large interest rate, you know. That's why I'm sharing it here. Now, you have to be 18 to 39 years old to take advantage of this. Once you clock 40, then you can't take advantage of this particular opportunity. That's why I'm sharing this here. Another thing you need to understand about this is that you can use it to buy your first home or save for retirement. Many people don't know that you can use it to save for retirement, which means that you have to contribute that £4,000 or maybe less. It depends on how much you want to put, but the maximum must be £4,000 every year, and the government will match it with 25% of what you've put into the account every year until you clock 50. You can keep it there when you clock 50 till you retire around 60 years. Then you can now withdraw it without being penalized. There are two types of Lifetime ISAs. There is the cash Lifetime ISA or the stocks and savings Lifetime ISA. Now, with the cash one, there are some financial institutes or organizations that will just give you 4.3 or 4.7 depending on what their interest rate is, and that is what they will just add to the cash you have there. Then the government will match it with their 25%. For the stocks and shares, is being used to buy shares and stocks of companies, so it will fluctuate from time to time. You know, it might go very high or go down or in between. But what I'm just trying to say is, when it comes to investing in companies, you could get some profits and you could get some loss. But some people prefer the cash because they feel it's certain that you get the 4.3 or 4.5 or whatever the organization is offering, while the stocks and shares, because sometimes it can go really high up, but they don't want to take that risk with that particular type of investment. There are different financial institutes that offer different deals for this. I would leave it to you to go to Google, research and find the one that best suits you, compare their interest rates, and make sure the particular organization is regulated by the FCA. Yes, the Financial Conduct Authority. The most important thing you need to know is that there are some rules that you have to follow if you want to get on board with this Lifetime ISA. And this is where I will share the mistake I made. If you decide to withdraw the money you have in your account before you clock 60, you will be penalized. Let's just say that you put £800 in your Lifetime ISA and the government gave you the 25%, which is the £200. So you decided that you want to withdraw the entire money in your account. This time your money is just £1,000. Guess what? The government will penalize you. It's 25%. You would end up withdrawing £750. You wouldn't be able to get the full £800 you put in. So that's why you have to make an informed decision before you open a Lifetime ISA. Another major thing you need to understand is that you need to put money in your Lifetime ISA before you clock 40. That is the mistake I made. Now, I opened this Lifetime ISA. I already had the ISAs I've been using for investments since 2020, but I was like, okay, this lifetime ISA, the rules involved in it, I'm not sure I want to stay in the UK in the next 5 years. You know what? I'll just open it, and maybe when it's close to when I clock 40, I will just put some money in it and everything will be fine. So I planned a transfer to happen in that account. Unfortunately, I didn't check very well. It was to enter the account after my birthday. So guess what? Because I did not put money in my account before I clock 40, I no longer have a lifetime ISA. Yes, you heard me right. This is one mistake I don't want you to make. That's why I'm sharing this with you. So is the lifetime ISA for you? If you intend to leave this country and move to another country, it might not be for you because you'll be losing money. Another rule about ISAs is that you have to be a UK resident to be able to take advantage of it. So that's why I feel you don't need to open an account if you know you are going to move to another country, because you might end up losing money when it comes to a lifetime ISA. Another catch is that you must be a first-time home buyer, and there are some things you need to follow if you want to take advantage of this opportunity and use the money in your accounts to pay for your house. The number one thing is that the house should be under £450,000. You can't use it to buy anything for over that amount. You have to use a solicitor for your purchase, and it has to be a mortgage. You can't use it for private purchase. Maybe if you're buying a house from your relative, your mom or sibling or something like that, it has to be a proper mortgage. Another thing is that you have to use it at least 12 months after you made your first payment. So you can't contribute towards a lifetime ISA now and expect to use it in the next 3 months. Note that they will not penalize you if you are terminally ill and you have less than 12 months to live. There will be no charge for withdrawing the fund if you die. It's also important for you to note that married couples can actually combine their lifetime ISAs to buy a house. So both of them have to be first-time home buyers. I'm making a series of videos that will expose you to ISAs. If you don't have an ISA, you're leaving free money on the table. And I want you to have the best knowledge for you to be able to execute some of these things. So just check out my next video as I explain what an ISA is and how you can get on board with this. There are many financial institutions that have things like this, and I feel you should take advantage of this opportunity. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Africa's rich history is filled with stories of powerful kings and queens, like Queen Amina of Zazzau, the fearless warrior queen, King Mansa Musa of Mali, the wise and just ruler, Queen Nzinga of Angola, King Shaka Zulu, and many other notable African rulers. Join us on a journey through the lives of Africa's most legendary kings and queens. In African Kings and Queens, discover the fascinating stories of these iconic leaders. Get your copy now on Amazon Kindle. Grab your copy now.